Hey everyone, welcome to this weekend vlog that I am doing. I am filming this after the weekend that we had because I realized A, I never did an intro, and B, I need to give you a little bit of a disclaimer. This video will be talking about some very sensitive topics, including murder, paranormal activity, tragically, passing away of some rock stars. I just want you to know going in that this will have content in there, so I just want you to be mindful of that. I don't really talk about the aspects of that, but we are going to the Villisca Axe murder house in Villisca, Iowa, where 8 people tragically were murdered on June 10th of 1912, and it is still an unsolved murder. A mom and dad, their 4 kids, and then 2 neighboring kids that were having a sleepover there. It was a very tragic thing. We are going to the house there, and even though I don't talk about it really in length, there is paranormal aspects to it and stuff like that as well. So just be mindful. And then we also went to Clear Lake, Iowa, where we went to the Buddy Holly crash site. Buddy Holly was a rock and roll star back in the late 50s, and he tragically died in an airplane accident shortly after taking off. And we do go to his crash site, and then we also do go to the Surf Ballroom there in Clear Lake, which is the last place that he played. I just want you to have a good understanding of what this vlog is in case of any of those topics are very sensitive to you. I don't want you to be shocked or watch part of the video and then it trigger you at all. I always want to be mindful of all of you. This was a surprise trip for my father for Father's Day. Me, my mom, and my husband all kind of coordinated together in putting an itinerary together and kind of coming together to make this happen. So my father had no idea whenever we left at 7 a.m. on Saturday and made our 4-hour and 45-minute trip north to Villisca, Iowa. He did figure it out as soon as we got into Iowa, and we stopped at a Subway and he saw a sign that said Villisca 17 miles, and he saw on the GPS that we only had 17 miles to go. So he kind of figured it out, and then he really put the pieces together whenever we got back in the car and we started driving 3.5 hours away. He saw that our destination was Mason City, Iowa, which has the airstrip that Buddy Holly would have taken off from. So he put 2 and 2 together, but he had no idea before we went on this trip. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy all the B-roll I get. I don't talk a whole lot throughout the whole trip. I'm sorry, but just be here for the vibes if you want. And I hope that you enjoy this video and you'll see my outro wearing the same outfit, looking the same way. That's because I forgot to do an intro, but hope you guys enjoy. Hey everyone, so we are going on a road trip today. We are at my parents' house picking them up. It's 7 a.m. on Saturday. We have a 5-hour drive to our first destination, which I will show you about. And then we also have 2.5 hours to our second destination for the night. I'm so excited. I know that this is not the typical vlog and it's not book related, but I hope that you enjoy this trip with us. I am excited to surprise my father. It's Father's Day weekend. This has been in the works for a couple weeks. So we have my husband back here. Hi, honey.
Hi.
He stayed up all night to make sure that I was up at like 5 a.m. this morning to get ready. So I'm excited, so come along with us. All right, you guys, we are 3 hours into our trip and we decided to stop, and it says, welcome to Jesse's last stop. So I guess it's Jesse James's last stop before he died, I guess. Anyway, my dad thinks that he knows where we're going and he doesn't. He keeps throwing in like all of these ideas and clues, but we are out in the middle of nowhere. So about an hour, a little over an hour to go, so having fun. All right, guys, I have my parents out of the car. They don't really want to be on camera, but we are at our first stop and I'm excited. So I hope that you watched the intro to this that disclaimed like that it's going to be kind of some touchy subjects and maybe could be triggering to people. But we are at the Villisca Axe murder house. And I know that a lot of you may not like that or resonate with it. The reason why I'm bringing my father with me, A, is because I like the paranormal aspect of it. I think it's really neat. And I watched a lot of like paranormal people go into this house. But my dad is a huge true crime fan. And this murder happened, I think it's June 10th of 1912. 6 family members and 2 friends, I think, were all murdered in the house. And so I brought him along because he likes those things that's still unsolved. And then the next part of our trip is something that he's really, really gonna love. So we're gonna go in here. I'm gonna get some videos, some B-roll, probably no one talking because, you know, they talk about the history of the house and stuff, but I hope you like my pictures and my videos, and I will check in with you tonight after we leave here and then head to Mason City, Iowa is where we're going, and I will check in with you whenever we get to the hotel. Hey you guys, so we have finally made it to our hotel in Mason City, Iowa. We are going to be going to Clear Lake tomorrow to the Surf Ballroom where Buddy Holly last played before his tragic passing when his plane went down. We will be going to that site as well. I am so happy to be at the hotel, but let me tell you something. The Villisca Axe murder house, there was so much history and depth to it because the murders have been unsolved. since 1912, and I don't think that they're ever gonna be solved. Of course, I went for more of the paranormal aspect, and I'm sorry that I'm shaking. I'm trying to hold you up here. The history of the house itself, the history of the family that was there, really was truly amazing, and I want to do more research on it because supposedly the dad had, I think, worked for the senator at the time and then ended up going out and making a rival company across the street, and he ended up taking one of the biggest clients that the senator had, which was John Deere. I was like, I had no idea about that. So I want to do more research into the family and things like that. I'm kind of a big researcher and history buff, but my dad really enjoyed it. I know that he's really excited for tomorrow because it's something that's always been on his bucket list. Now we're just going to go out to eat. I think we're going to a little Mexican restaurant locally and then just kind of coming back and relaxing. I've been on the road since 6:30 this morning and it is 6:45 right now. I am tired. I did all of the driving. Even though it was only 6.5 hours away, we still had frequent stops. We stayed in Villisca for a little while, but I'm hoping to get a little bit of some reading done tonight whenever we're all kind of tucked in and ready to just settle. And then tomorrow, whenever we're on our way home after the surf ballroom, I'm hoping that I'll get a little bit of reading done and I can update you guys on what I'm currently reading. But I won't update you until I know that I'm going to get some reading done in this vlog because I'm going to have my dad drive on the way home tomorrow. I'm exhausted. My eyes are like bloodshot. They're dry. They hurt. And I'm just kind of ready to not look at the road for a while. But I hope you all are enjoying this vlog so far. I know it's quite unique and different, but I'm gonna take you along. I'll kind of show you, you know, maybe some food tonight, and if not, you will see me in the morning when we are getting ready to go to the surf ballroom and the crash site of Buddy Holly, and then we'll talk after that. And then it's the 6.5 hour track home to my parents' house. Once we get them dropped off, then it's another like 30 minutes to our house. So it looks like my dad and mom are coming out, so I will update you all later. Okay, we made it to the Buddy Holly crash site. So let's go see what it's all about. Okay, you guys, we're leaving the surf ballroom and we're heading back home now. This was a amazing experience. I didn't know a whole lot about the Buddy Holly story. I knew my dad loved it, but what I found out is that in 1959, whenever he was playing here with everyone, they were going to take a plane and it slowly crashed right after taking off because of the wintry weather, the windy conditions. It was definitely a tragic thing, but going in there and seeing the history, not just with Buddy Holly, but with every musician that has came through here, was totally eye-opening. I love following history and learning more about places, and I'm glad this place is now in the historical sites across America. I definitely suggest anyone, whether you're musician fans or not, come here, learn some history. It has been such an amazing story. We were at the Buddy Holly crash site earlier, which was very tragic and heartfelt, and I am ready to go home. So let's get going. I'm excited to be back in my bed, but I have loved every minute of this trip, and I hope you've enjoyed it as well. Hey guys, we are back home. We just ended up having a really good time soaking in the historical aspects of being at the Surf Ballroom. My dad had an amazing time going to the Velisca house, which was more me than him, but the history of it, the true crime aspect really gripped him. And then we made our trip 2.5 hours. I think it's actually 3.5 hours to Clear Lake, Iowa, where we stayed overnight. And then we went to, of course, the Buddy Holly crash site, and then we also went to the Surf Ballroom. And then on the way home, it was actually faster because we didn't have to detour into a remote town in Iowa. We just got to be on the freeway and just zoomed right on home. It was like 6.5 hours. It wasn't terrible. I hope you guys somewhat enjoyed this weekend vlog coming along with me for this surprise trip for my father. I had an amazing time, and I just wanted to bring you all with me. I know it wasn't bookish related, but I wanted you guys to kind of have a weekend in my life, and that was really the only weekend in the near future that I'm doing anything exciting. So I was like, you know what? This is the weekend. Y'all get to come along with me. So let me know down in the comments, did you like this little slice of life vlog? Do you want to see more of these? I just want to hear your take on it. And if you do not want to leave me a comment, but you want to let me know that you were here, leave me a pair of glasses in the comments below for Buddy Holly's glasses. Anyway, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye!